YBN súnmọ́ tí iye wọn tó dì wọ́n mú Ọlámídé ẹ̀yin náà súnmọ́ bí ẹ wá báwo lẹ ṣe ń ṣe tẹ kó àwọn goat tẹ kó wọn jọ ẹ mú Fireboy ẹ mú sọ́wọ́ ìyẹn ń dààmú gbogbo international báyìí ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àṣàkẹ́ déèsì gbogbo rẹ́kọ̀lẹ́bẹ̀ tí mo ti mọ̀ ní sẹ́ńtúrì tàwa ìpẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ tó ń sàn ìpìlọ̀ ń drop báwo làṣàkẹ́ ṣe drop album mo gbọ́ rí ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlámídé dẹ̀ ló ti máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ bá politics dé lórí fún wa ẹ ṣe politics.
This is one of the most reasonable, funny video I've ever seen, and a very good question. So let me tell you how this thing is being done. First of all, Olamide is not the one bankrolling Fireboy. One of the people you hate most in Lagos, the son is the one bankrolling Fireboy. Asake also is not like signed by Olamide. There is a sponsor behind Asake. So for you to achieve this kind of YBNL thing, you need influence and your money. Why Maven artists can't blow like artists under Olamide is simply because Olamide is not greedy. YBNL CEO is not greedy. Why Olamide would rather have just 2 artists and focus all his energy on those artists compared to Maven, where Don Jazzy is running like academy. He catch them young, or he buys off your contract from your first sponsor or investors, pay them off, then put you in the house and start, breeding you. That's the difference between Olamide. Olamide often goes for finished products, then teach them the industry business, how it's being done. So you need to understand that to get this kind of platform, there's a price to pay. That is, either you have close to 50 million naira, 100 million naira to give YBNL, why they float your project with the name of the record label. It comes with duration of time, and once your contract is done, it's done. Then if you want to renew, that's a thing. Note, not in all cases. Some first set of YBNL artists, their cases were not actually like that. But for Asake and Fireboy, from a reliable source, one of the people you hate, for Fireboy in particular, so one of the people you hate in the industry is actually the one bankrolling Asake. So what do you actually need in music industry aside your talents to propel? You need money, and you need someone with influence. Remember, David also tried to do this thing when he signed this Polo's daughter. They tried to use 30 GB to float the young girl, but apparently her talent was not good enough. Neither was there a strong team to actually make the whole thing work out fine. So when you have money and you have someone like Olamide to influence your talents, then trust me, there's tendency for you to achieve the kind of stuff Asake and Fireboy are achieving at the mall. Because Olamide understands the business, he knows where to go to, how to move and everything. It was so easy for Olamide to penetrate Empire because he is a member of Empire, as in he's got a deal with Empire, just like he was able to use his influence to get Fireboy, and at the same time telling Empire that okay, Asake is also a good deal. You understand? Because his CV is big enough to make all these people understand that, see, these people can deliver. You understand? So your money and your influence is key. When you have money, you can build a good team that can brainstorm, think out of the box. When you now have influence, the work your teams are doing, the research they've made, they can tender it to you. You will now use your own influence, your name, your brand and everything to now do what? Push all those ideas that they've been able to come up with. Someone like Portable now, he doesn't have influence, even and money. So now, this is why it is good to understand how this business is being done. Why I need to bring in Portable is simply because I had just signed an artist. Anyone in their right mind we will never want to help Portable's artists to do any form of promotion or anything, because they will avoid a situation whereby you start calling them out and doing all sorts of things. Fail, pass, error, right. Someone like Olamide won't call you out. He will start coming to say, oh, we gave you money, oh, we promised this, we promised that. You understand? All those people won't do that. Rather, they know, most of us, we know how we link up. Like me, for example, if I give you money to run something for me and you didn't do it well and it's causing issue within me and my artist or my client, I'll look for a way to get my money back from you and pay the artist. When we know how to go trash things out. Maybe say, I won't even need to call you out. You understand? So these are things I wish Portable had taken time to have learned from Olamide on why and how he's always successful with all these artists. Don Jazzy's case, so Don Jazzy can also achieve. Don Jazzy is doing fine on that ground, but he's got too much on him, and I feel Don Jazzy is using his talents, income, what they generate back from revenue. I think they split it. Artist is taking something out of it, they reserve, use it to promote the next project and all. Onfowo Abushe, Abulale Joni. So that is why Don Jazzy's own is different to Olamide's own, compared to Olamide. That Olamide will just tell you. If you go to Olamide's page, you can never see most of his artists' main project on his main page. You have to go to either views or archive, I don't know, on his Instagram before you see all their project. But logging onto Instagram and seeing their project at the front page, you're not going to see it. You understand? So my own little knowledge, I am not saying I am sure, but I am actually sure. But I am not saying I am sure. If you want to counter it, you can come and counter it. But for someone like me, I'm legit telling you that all these artists or all these guys, they are using YBNL to float their projects, which is not a bad thing. So that's my own understanding. So if you're an artist out there, you have the bag and your talent is good, I think it's ideal for you to go through this process of looking for a name. Talk to them, let them use their label to float you. Come up with your plans, they come up with their plans. They are not going to impose anything on you. You understand? And you know, maybe you might be lucky, your money won't waste.
Please subscribe on our YouTube channel, comment, like and share. Thank you.